You ever look at something and say, something's just not right here? I question everything. Growing up in the East Coast near New York, all the kids talked about how, and I know there's truth to this, but without getting myself into too much trouble, they talked about how the waste management companies and those dump trucks were created by the mafiosos because that's the history of it, because they needed a way to dispose of evidence, right? I guess legally, right? So they created the waste management companies to be able to keep their operations under the radar, and then they led into those junkyards, dispose of vehicles, so on and so forth. And this was back in the day, growing up as like a teenager, in the East Coast, where there's a lot of that type of activity, especially in those days when I grew up. And so, it makes you question a lot of things, such as, well, what else? What other mastermind businesses are out there from, I don't want to say shady business, but things out there that that created businesses to mask or disguise or cover up whatever operations they have. So when I came across this video that I'm about to show, and there's different variations of this video, something just didn't sit right with me. And the main character or actress, whoever, she says that she actually has this condition. There's one commercial in particular that she makes that just creeps me out. And I'm trying to find it, but I guess they replace it with this one that's a little bit longer. But I'm gonna let you watch it, and then I'm gonna talk about the condition that she has, and to hopefully open up your minds into what kind of organization would need a business like this. Okay, so let's follow along.
Manufacture life-saving medicines for those with many rare diseases, and so life-saving therapies can't be manufactured in a laboratory, so it takes the generous gift of these donors.
Oh wow.
Here, our donors will do a basic medical questionnaire, and then the next phase of the process is vitals. So your basic blood pressure, pulse, weight, temperature, and first-time donors will go through a physical, which is why it can take up to 2 hours. Once you become a repeat donor, it's about an hour. Donors can stay in the know by downloading the BioLife Plasma Services app. Whatever the need is, it's right there at your fingertips. At BioLife, we do our best to make it safe, fast, and easy. Hi, Jordan. I'd like to introduce you to Shay.
Hi.
So, Jordan, you've donated 344 times. So do you donate twice a week?
I do.
Okay.
My buddy Josh and I, we've been friends for probably 14, 15 years. He has a condition that's benefited by people coming here to donate. It was an easy decision to make. So.
Yeah. Do they walk you through the steps of what they're doing?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they're very friendly. So it really takes the fear out of it.
You're compensated for your time while you're coming in and donating. Do you save for anything? Is there any particular...
I usually save it. We usually go on some sort of big trip.
How do you like to pass the time?
Binge watch a lot of shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just...
Okay, I won't let it run because it just goes into the documentary explaining, how they go about taking the plasma and all that. Okay, so there's no disputing that some people have this condition. But think about what the condition actually is, okay? They have a rare condition that forces them to have to utilize human plasma, which is from the blood, like the liquid blood source from the plasma that's extracted from a human person in order for that individual to live. And it cannot be duplicated. It cannot be scientifically engineered. So who would need such a business to survive? You guys can call me crazy, but I call it the modern day vampires.